Hi. Okay, hold on. Okay, so as you can see, we're baking right now. Well, I'm baking. But I figured you guys could join me. So tomorrow is my father's birthday. He would have been 69. So to celebrate it, I'm making him a German chocolate cake moist supreme because I wanted it to be moist, okay? And I got 2 jars because that's what the directions said. So I'm going to make I feel like cutie Cinderella right now. So I have 2 8-inch pans. I'm gonna do 2 things, and I'm gonna put the shit everywhere, you know, the icing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. But I didn't film. Also, ignore this. I ran out of trash bags, so this is our recycle right now, and this is donation right here. Anyways, so I'm going to make this right now, but I figured I would just I don't know, bring you guys along with me because I don't know. No, that doesn't work. Okay. What the fuck? And there's like shit that I keep stepping on. Oh my god. And my hair keeps like pulling, so I hate that. Hold on.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so this is like their best we're gonna get. Hold on. Pull on my pants. So I'm just gonna wash my hands. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use this vegetable oil because we never use this vegetable oil for cooking. We use avocado oil for cooking. So where did the instructions go? So here's the bag. I'm just gonna pour this in. Make it 3 eggs. Damn, 3? Okay, so I got my full cup of water. I'm gonna add that in. I'm gonna put in half a cup of this oil. I can just use regular oil, right? Okay, yeah. I don't have a mixer, guys, so you guys are just gonna... Ooh, maybe a little bit too much. So you guys are gonna see me suffer because I don't have a mixer. And we're going to do 3 eggs. 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. I don't know why, but like, sometimes I'm so good at cracking eggs, and sometimes it's like, they don't want to be cracked, man. Okay, let me take all these shells to the trash. So I'm gonna bust out my whisk. Work. Damn, the yolk like didn't want to break. Okay, and I'm just gonna. All right, guys. So, a little bit about my dad. He, like I said, was gonna be 69 this year. So that's like a funny age. I feel like he would have laughed about that. I definitely get my sense of humor from him. I get my scoliosis from him. But that's fine. Like, no worries. Not like it doesn't affect me every day. I'm just kidding. I feel like I wouldn't be able to joke about this and joke about, you know, make jokes surrounding him being dead as like a way to cope if like he wasn't like such a funny person. Yeah, I get my height from him. So my dad was pretty tall, and I feel like I also get my sweet tooth from him. So could be a good thing, could be bad thing. Like I remember when I was a kid, my mom would always have like little Debbie Hostess snacks, whatever, like the little ho-hos, everything like that, and like my mom would buy it, and then the next day it would be gone, but she would buy it for me for like a snack for like school or whatever, and then yeah, the next day it would be gone, and then all the wrappers would be in his fucking nightstand drawer. So yeah, that was like before the divorce. But yeah, he still definitely was like a snacker like that. But as he like got older, he was like, okay, I gotta like cut back, you know, because sugar and everything. He ended up being like pre-diabetic, like right before he died. But anyways, for 2 minutes, I don't even know if it's been 2 minutes. It's probably almost been 2 minutes. Did I do my Pilates today too? No. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 8-inch, so it'll be 34 to 38 minutes, gambe. Okay, so I need to put non-stick cooking spray or shortening and flour dusting on these. I've never done a flour dusting before. I don't really know what flour dusting means. I'm assuming I'm just gonna dust some fucking flour, like, obviously, bitch. That's what the fuck it means. It says it in the name. I just wash these again because I don't know, like, I know that I wash things before I put them away, but like if they're sitting in the cabinet for a while, I'm like, let me just wash them again. I don't know why. Let's let it back on. So I'm going to, I feel like I want to put butter because every time I do oil, I feel like the oil just goes to the bottom. So I'm gonna do butter on this, and I'll get the flour. Hold on. Flour. And we have butter. Buttered sausage. What is it doing? Get it out of my face. Why is it in my face? I don't know. I'm gonna put a video of that in so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I quote that like pretty frequently, I would say. It's in my repertoire of brain rot memes.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like buttered sausage this all over the bitch. I think this is a good technique. I don't really know what I'm doing that much. I would say I have a lot of knowledge in baking cookies because I used to bake cookies a lot with my mom and my grandma, my great-grandma, or I would at least be around. If I wasn't participating, I was just there. Boom. But I never really did like cakes too much, but I'm doing it today to honor my father. And I would say like the past few years, because he died in 2021, but the past few years I haven't really celebrated his birthday because it's just been like too depressing for me, I'll be honest. So, but I feel really bad for not doing anything for him, like honoring his life or anything. I just get depressed every year, so I don't even take care of myself. But this year is different, and I wanted it to be different, and it is different. So yeah, I want to honor him. I feel bad that I have just been like neglecting him and his birthday for the past few years. So this year I'm making him a cake, and German chocolate was like one of his favorite cakes, at least from what I can remember. So yeah, I'm going to try to do the dusting now. I have a sifter that I think is from like Ross or something. So I'm gonna do like a spoon. And we're gonna go like this. Ooh. Oh. Wait, I don't know if I'm doing that right. Okay, maybe I didn't do that right, but that's fine. I'm spreading it. It's not exactly dusted, but oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care if I make a mess, whatever. I'm like, it's my fucking house. That leads me to another thing. Does anyone else in their house just like He's just like, well, it's my fucking house, so I know I gotta clean it up. I'll make the fucking mess. That's probably a better technique. Trying to swipe it. I just know I'm making a fat mess right now, but it's okay. It's worth it. So I'm gonna have some bomb cake. Put that there. Put this here. So, let's put this butter away. Oh. No way, what the fuck? Dude, the floor is like coming off. I literally don't know how that happened right now. I just looked down and it's like fucking coming up. Okay. What the hell? So I have some dark chocolate chips. Yeah, I'm gonna cook the dark chocolate. Oh my god. Bro. I'm just gonna put the rest of it in because it's not even a full bag. Okay, boom. Alright, it's pouring time. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like it's all gonna be fine. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Do you guys believe? I believe. Let's go. Let's try to do... Is that half? I don't know. Oh, let's do this. Ow, fuck. Help me. Help me. Help me. Shut up. I think I got it, actually. I really wish I had one of those spatula things, but I don't like to have much plastic in my house, even though I drink out of plastic, but like utensils wise. But I really need one of those fucking spatulas, bro. Especially because I bake often enough to need it. I always need it. Loki smells like pudding. I'm like hoping that this is enough. It said that this recipe is enough, so it better fucking be. It is my poopy. Making my cake is tomorrow. Well, I'm just making it today because I probably won't feel like making it tomorrow. Just talk to my mans. Sorry, we're back. Let's make sure. The oven hot? Does the oven feel 350 degrees right now? I don't know. 34 to 38 minutes. Oh. I'm like, I can't tell if it's like hot enough. It feels like a little bit warm. I'll come back when I'm putting them in.
One eternity later.
I just put them in there. What the hell? Anyways, I just fucking cursed iPhone, bro. I just put the cakes in there. I'm supposed to do 34 to 38 minutes. So I'm gonna do 36 minutes and then do like the toothpick check. And if it's not done, do 2 more minutes. And if it's not done after that, I'll probably do 2 more minutes after that. I'm just going to clean up real quick. And yeah. So, I'll see you. I'll just, I'll probably just see you guys when I take the cakes out. Okay.
2,000 years later.
These I need to do my teapot and boiling water and everything like that to get the fucking stains off of them. So for now, I'm going to let them just soak a little bit before I do that. But I haven't done my little journal. Haven't done a lot of journaling today, or really at all. I was honestly playing Skate, trying to catch up on my actual account where I was on my friend's account, because I was just playing on my friend's account because I bought a bunch of Sims packs on my friend's account during COVID, and we just like decided to just share the account because I was like, well, I don't want to buy the base game again because I had it. But before the Sims 4 base game was not free, I bought that and I had a bunch of expansions and stuff. I don't remember what happened. I think maybe because I moved to California or something. And then I had a lot of Sims 3 packs, and I had the Sims 1 and 2 packs downloaded because it used to be free. They used to be able to download for free, all of them. So I had that on my old laptop and whatever. So fast forward, COVID. My friend has Sims. Shout out Sage. Love you so much. Yeah, she let me use her Sims, and she already had a few packs. So I was like, well, I mean, I can buy the rest of them because they were on sale. They were like $2 each for the game packs, I think, and then like $5 each for the other packs. Like, they were just crazy cheap. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll just buy it all because it was like COVID. And I just didn't have my car payment wasn't as expensive as it was like, you know, for the past few years. But yeah, so I ended up just buying all the packs that we didn't have. And yeah, we both enjoyed Sims for that time. Since then, I played Sims on her account as well, on like the account that we both use. That was when I first started streaming. I would say like maybe like in the springtime this year, but I kind of like gave up on that because like it was getting really glitchy and buggy, and I think it was just the mods that I had, but I'm pretty sure I deleted most of the mods and custom content that I had, most if not all of it, so it should be fine now. But I was getting fed up with EA for a little bit, so anyways, that was like such a long way to be like, yeah, I was playing Skate on my friend's account. And here's why. But yeah, that's why, because I bought all the fucking packs and whatever. But yeah, side note, yeah, like I was getting a little bit upset with them because of the greed, because they literally let you download all of the Sims Legacy collections that they have right now for the Sims 1 and the Sims 2 and the Sims 3. Those, well, not the Sims 3 at the time, but the Sims 1 and 2 were free. All of the packs were free to download, and this was like 2014, maybe 2015, and that was, I think, around, was that when Sims 4 came out? I don't remember when Sims 4 came out, I'll be honest, but when I was like a freshman in high school is when I was like playing the Sims 1 and 2 for free on my laptop. And I remember because like I remember like the setup that I had for it. It was like a fucking TV dinner folding tray, and I put it on like the side of my bed, and then I put my like little laptop that was like not able to run Sims smoothly at all, and my little mouse and my mouse pad, and you know, that was it. Anyways, tomorrow is my dad's actual birthday. I don't know why, I just wanted to make the cake today. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream and probably do Pilates and everything like that. Plus, like, I don't know, I just felt like making it today. So if I don't know, I feel like for me personally, like if you ever feel called to do something or drawn to do something like in that moment, or you know, on a certain time, during a certain time, or on a certain day, then I feel like you should totally do it when you feel called to do that, because yeah, just like I feel like that's the right time. So yeah, I feel like my dad probably would have celebrated his birthday like today, because he probably would have been like, you know, it's a weekday, so he probably would have had some appointment or like gone to work or something, knowing him. But yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna chill for the next like 26 minutes and then check back in with you guys once this timer goes off, and I'll just do like a little toothpick test and we'll see where we're at. All right. My bangs are so fucked. Hey guys, so I'm just sitting here crying. It's my dad's birthday today, and I wanted to make this video because I was looking up on YouTube like how to honor your dead dad, or like how to honor your dead loved one, and it's all like very religious coded things, or it's like on the complete opposite side and it's all like mediums and all this stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, like I'm more like on the spiritual side of things. So, you know, I do things, you know, plain. For me, like I do things that feel right inside. So whenever I feel the urge to do something, I just do it because I feel like that's like, I don't know, in a sense, like my dad asking for it. Like me making like cookies a few days ago, and then I just made a cake last night. And I actually ended up making it like around like maybe like 8 or 9. So a little bit before 12, before it would have been like, you know, clock struck and it was his birthday. I don't know why, like, this angle is really bad, but anyways, so I wanted to make this video, I don't know, just like help other young people like me who lost their parents young, whether it's your dad or your mom. And I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you lost the parent that you were closer to. I don't know, I'm just like, that's who I'm making the video for. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry that you lost your parent that you were closer to, because that shit sucks. That shit sucks ass. So it's been hard. Like I lost my dad at 21. So that kind of sucks. Like the past few years, like I don't want to cry during this video because I hate, like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, let me set up a camera and cry in front of it, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just think that like it's definitely been difficult trying to navigate adulthood by myself. And I'm not trying to say it's like been 100% by myself, but it's been like mostly by myself. And I feel like because of my childhood, I was raised very fast and I grew up very fast, and I basically became an adult young because I saw how my parents were and I felt the need to take care of them. So I grew up really fast, and then I was always praised for like, oh, you're so mature, like, wow. But now as an adult, I'm reverting back to like the things that I liked as a child. You know, I could buy the things that I liked now because I have adult money. So I'm indulging all the childish, quote unquote, childish things. And now I feel like I'm like learning how to be an adult while learning how to be emotionally intelligent and aware in my body, and not in like a, what is it, trauma response, not in fight or flight all the time. Like I would say this year, finally, like the ripe age of 25 is finally like when I started to like really like figure out who I am, what I like, what happened in my past that has led to me thinking and feeling and acting the ways that I do, and how I can replace the negative behaviors with positive ones and replace the negative thoughts with positive ones. So it's been like a whole process. It's been a whole journey. It's been a lot emotionally. But I just wanted to say, like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know how I feel, you don't have to like say exactly, you know, like I experienced XYZ thing, but I just want to say like I see you and I hear you, and I view your feelings and thoughts as valid. And it sucks that we had to experience the things that we had to experience, but ultimately I'm grateful for everything I've lived through and been through, because it shaped me who I am today. It's led me right here today. And even though like I used to think, oh, maybe if I like moved back with my dad, he would have, you know, lived longer. Maybe if I would have done this and this and this, like this would have happened, but like I can't. I can't go back. So, oh well. But I don't know if it's like because I turned 25 or like what, but I just like realized that like worrying, what actually helped me a little bit was, I believe either before or after my dad died in 2021, I read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and I'll insert a picture if I can. And that book really helped me. It's basically like, if you don't have money to buy it, I'll just tell you what it's about. If you don't want to hear what it's about, I'll skip ahead a little bit. But basically, it's just being in the now. Like, worry about right now. Worry about the present moment, because that's the only moment that actually exists ever. Like, at all. The past doesn't exist anymore. It already happened. There's nothing you can do to go into the past and change things in the past. And if you did change things in the past, it would probably fuck things up for you right now. So there's no point in worrying about the past, because you can't change it and you can't go back. You can't do nothing about it. And you can't worry about the future, because the future is untold. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, and the future can change at any moment, at any time. It's just like with Alice in Twilight, bro. Like, she literally says like the future can change at any time because you can change your mind. So the whole point of The Power of Now is to help you train yourself to realize, okay, let's live right now, right here, right now. And it's helped me a lot in the sense that like, yeah, like I used to like dwell on the past or the future a lot, and I would have a lot of grief about the past, and I would have a lot of grief about the future, because I'm just like a very anxious person in general. So I feel like I just always had anxiety surrounding the past and the future, and especially the future, and especially my dad dying in the future. Like, I would think about that all the time. Like, from a very young age, I would think about my parents dying and what it would be like. And what's crazy is like during COVID, like I thought about my dad dying a lot, and I'm not gonna say like I manifested or anything like that. Like, I really don't think that I did, because he had cancer. So I found out he had cancer before COVID. And so it was just like the grief and the dread of like, oh my God, cancer, like fuck, like shit, you know, like when you hear the C word, you're like, oh God, like, you know, a lot of people think death right away. So, you know, you can't blame me for thinking that. You know, I was only 20 years old. And yeah, so he had cancer from drinking too much. And he also had like cirrhosis and everything like that. Like all the problems that come with drinking too much for like over 20 years, because he drank my whole life, and I know he drank before that. So don't drink heavily, guys. Heavy usage is considered 4 drinks a week, by the way. So, just so you know. Obviously, everything is fine in moderation, but just be careful. And I don't know where I was going with all the other shit before. Basically, The Power of Now helped me a lot, because I was anxious about everything all the time. And the relationship that I was in before my dad died, and yeah, like all of 2019 and 2020, I was with someone that was like really toxic, and they just like had me brainwashed and like super like Christian hardcore. And I, like, everyone who knows me personally knows that I like would have never been like that, but like somehow like it got to me. So I was just always fearful of my life and fearful of the future, and I didn't make any plans for the future, and I was super hopeless, and like I just felt like nothing good would ever happen to me ever again. And like I didn't even want to like buy games that were like coming out the next year, because I didn't even think we'd make it to the next year. Like, I was one of those people. Like, I literally was like, oh yeah, the rapture. And then the rapture just happened again a few days ago, and it didn't actually happen. So anyways, that whole thing happened, and that like increased my anxiety about the future and everything. And then my dad, finding out my dad had cancer, increased my anxiety. And so then 2021, I meet another toxic person, and that increases my anxiety more, increases like everything more. And mind you, I'm on medications the whole time. Mind you, I'm already on medications like Lexapro and Wellbutrin that are supposed to help with depression and anxiety already. Okay? So, but they mostly just made me numb. The medications that I was on, they always just made me numb, and I feel like I could barely ever cry. And as an Aries moon, bitch, I cry. I be crying. I'm just a crier, man. I'm proud of it. I don't care. I cry at good things. I cry at sad things. I cry at everything. I don't care. So yeah, the power of now really helped me with moving on from his death, even though I think I read it before. But what's crazy is my teacher, when I was a senior, but I was 17, she recommended that book to me. And I didn't, and I bought it in 2018 or 2019, like a year after I graduated high school. And I didn't end up reading it until like 3 years later, bro. And it's crazy because like the whole book is basically like talking about procrastination and everything. So that one really helped me out. And then I would say, like, honestly, being with my boyfriend that I have right now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the partner that I had when my dad died, like, was not very helpful. In the beginning, sure, but, like, like, I won't go into it at all, but it was just, I couldn't grieve at all. And I was rushed into grieving and finishing my grieving, which never finished the grieving, by the way. Like, me pushing it to the side and rushing in, being like, oh, I'm over it now. Like, that was not actually moving on from it and not actually getting over it. It was just me pushing it to the side temporarily. So, yeah, I would say, like, have a support system if you can, you know, talk to your friends and family, like, talk to anyone that you know who has, like, lost a loved one, or at least, like, people that you know love you and care about you unconditionally, like, they, like, have shown it to you, whatever, basically, because I feel like the unconditional love and care that my partner has shown me has actually healed me so much. And it sounds so corny and it sounds cheesy and everything, but honestly, like, he really has been my rock, and he really has helped me so much, because, like, he just lets me cry. Like, he lets me talk things out. He lets me, like, be sad about my dad being dead, because I'm gonna be real, like, if your parent just died and you're watching this, like, some days you're gonna wake up and you're gonna think about them being dead and you're gonna be sad. I'm gonna be real. But fortunately, as the years pass, those days are not as frequent, which is really cool. And I feel like that is, like, you know, something that no one talks about. Like, I wish that someone told me, yeah, like, some days you're just gonna wake up randomly thinking of how your parent died. You're gonna think of them maybe in the hospital bed, or you're gonna think of them, like, in whatever way that you last saw them, which might not always be, like, looking the best. And you're gonna be fucking sad. And it's gonna be really sad. But the most important thing is that you, like, you journal about it, you cry about it, you let it go, you talk about it. And another thing, just, like, keep the memory of that person alive. Celebrate their birthday every year. If you want to celebrate their death day, you can, but I like to forget about it. I like to just move on from it. I like to, like, just act like that didn't exist. Yeah, I don't celebrate the death day. I like death and gore and everything like that. I like horror and everything, but with my dad, my dad's death day, I'm like, no thanks. No, not for me. Yeah, but this year, today, I'm celebrating his birthday by talking about him. I made him a cake. I made him cookies a few days ago. My boyfriend got us Sonic last night, and I just felt like I needed to get a fucking American style hot dog, so I got a foot-long hot dog, and I ate all that in his honor, because I know he would have loved that. And yeah, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna smoke a little bit because towards the end of his life, we were smoking together, and I feel like that was pretty cool because, like, I don't know, parents always try to act like they're like so like they're so much better than that or whatever, and then like you turn 18 and then it's like, oh yeah, so back in my day I used to do, and you're like so yeah. My eyes just keep watering. Like, I'm not crying, but it's like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Oh, it's probably because I'm sitting right in front of the AC and my eyes are getting fucking dry. But anyways, if you're looking for ways to like honor your parent who died, talk about them, bake whatever cake they would have liked, bake whatever goods they would have liked. If they didn't like baked stuff, go get whatever food they would have liked. Like, anything that they would have liked, you eat that in their honor, and you just think of them while you're eating it, and you just talk about them, you know, throughout the day. Like, that's what I plan on doing today. I'm gonna eat a piece of cake later, but first I'm gonna have breakfast because I haven't eaten yet, but I've been up for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast. I'll probably have some eggs. I know he would have liked eggs. Probably some toast with that. And yeah, have some cake later. And yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like doing today. I'm gonna take it easy today, but I'm gonna be streaming Minecraft today, so I'm gonna go because I really have to pee. I'm gonna do my Pilates. I'm probably gonna shower after that. I'm probably gonna eat after that, and then I'm gonna chill until my stream. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.